Hey, greetings everyone. On this episode of Build It Better, we're up in the Big Apple in New York City, and we're walking around to multiple project sites, checking out how they build soffits faster, easier, and better in New York with SIMPLESOFFIT. And interestingly enough, we're actually on top of the Empire State Building right now. And I was interested to learn that this building was built in only 13 months, and it was done so quickly because the developer used assembly line technology of the day to build this in record time. Well, SIMPLESOFFITs is basically the same thing. It's assembly line or modular construction technology that allows you to build simple soffits faster, easier, and better. Much faster than stud and track construction. So come with me as we explore New York City, checking out how they do it in the Big Apple with SIMPLESOFFIT. Hey, we're on one job in New York City, and I got Mike here with National Acoustics, and Mike, how are you building SIMPLESOFFIT here?
Oh, the stuff works great. It's a lot faster than doing regular frame.
Can you draw out here how we made the SIMPLESOFFIT?
Well, you got the attachment off the mullion to start with. Then you come across, and we have a shade pocket that comes down.
Yep.
Then a dead space. Then we have to deal with a linear that comes down, and then it comes out and it ties back up to the ceiling. So everything's got a single layer of rock with the shade pocket here, and then the linears.
Okay, so shade pocket, linear, and then you're about 40 inches
40
to structure.
inches up from there.
Okay. He figures in one man day, that's him up on the lift, he's getting 120 running feet of this up. And that's really great production compared to if you're doing it out of stud and track and or even out of normal drywall grid where you have to jig it all up. But they have one guy that's actually snapping these together and prepping them for Mike up here. But again, about 120 running feet per day, and that's putting the SIMPLESOFFIT in, running all the 90 to it, and any cross tees that need to go in. Yeah, here in New York, we're on another project. It's a perimeter pocket condition up along all the windows on 6 floors here. I have Mike Wiley here with Techno Acoustics. Yeah, Mike, what type of production did you have? I understand you had one installer doing this?
One installer throughout, typically the same guy. He did well. Production over traditional framing, much faster. The product itself was very happy with the way it came, how it was packaged. It was easy for us to assemble it up at nearly 12 feet in the air, and was overall very happy with it.
And how many feet was that one installer getting in a day?
He was getting close to 150 feet a day, including installing some drywall also.
Yeah, that's drywall up inside the pocket area, so that's extreme production right there. That's really good. And I'm from down in Texas, and the rest of the country, you guys do it a little bit different here in New York City. Everything's suspended by black iron?
Correct, yeah, it's city regulations. So we use the iron to carry the weight, and we install cams and such directly to the iron, and we would frame down from there.
Who puts up the black iron?
The black iron is not installed by a carpenter in New York City. It's installed by a different trade. They're wire lathers, so they go ahead of the carpenter, install the iron, and then we take it from there.
Well, Mike, thanks a bunch. Appreciate your insights.
You're
and
very welcome.
Thank you for using SIMPLESOFFIT.
Thank you, Cliff.
Okay. Hey, I'm here with Chris Samise with Commodore Drywall. We're on a hospital project out in Staten Island.
Yep.
And Chris has got a SIMPLESOFFIT that he's built here. Tell us what you got here, Chris.
Yeah, we have a Z formation of a SIMPLESOFFIT where we're building a shade pocket location where we usually would use like hat channel. We're using black iron out here in the city. So, this is definitely the fastest system, speed it up for us by probably like 3 times here that we usually would do it, between using hat channel and plywood and building like a lower pocket down. So there's definitely much more convenient. It's definitely faster. Really 2 rows of iron, 2 clips every 4 feet for the SIMPLESOFFIT. So it's definitely time consuming. Definitely picks up the pace.
This picks up the pace.
Yeah.
What production differences do you think you have doing it this way compared to an old traditional way?
Yeah, it's definitely like 2 or 3 times faster. I would say definitely a lot of faster. You know, each scenario probably a little different, but for us, it's definitely at least 2 times or 3 times faster for this location. A guy was about doing 80 feet a day, and then by himself, one guy on a baker. So it's definitely faster.
Yeah, so that's actually 3 perimeter pocket jobs we've been on in New York City, and New York's a little different. A lot of your floors are compressed, so you don't have a lot of studs to structure in terms of depth. But what they do have is a pencil rod and black iron,
Yep.
and they have to suspend off that. And we make special CBS clips that attach to the SIMPLESOFFIT mains. But you had said traditionally some people might even use 4 runs.
Yeah, it could be. Some people would use 4 rows of iron for the shade pocket. So all that matters each scenario. But in this scenario, we're able to use 2 runs.
How was the ordering process and working with Keith and Lenny?
Good, yeah. Working with Lenny was great. It was really it was maybe like a 2 to 3 week turnaround on the material. So it worked out smooth. All the drawings were good. So it was definitely easy to do.
Good. Well, Chris, thanks a bunch.
All right, thank you so much.
Certainly appreciate it. Okay, we're on another job in New York, and here they have beam wraps. And I got Ken Stransky here with Donaldson, and he's running this project. What is it, 10 floors? 8 floors, and it's all beam wraps. And how are you building the beam wraps with SIMPLESOFFIT?
Well, we're shooting a 2" by 3" 90 on up to the deck, and then obviously we pre-ordered the SIMPLESOFFIT, so we're just draping down off of that, putting a brace across the center, shot into the bottom of the beam, and then setting up a laser on both sides just to make sure everything stays straight. And obviously the bottom, we have a little bit of play in the ordering that we did, so we can move up and down to get everything plumb and level.
So you're doing the SIMPLESOFFIT 4-foot on center?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're using the PanelMax machine for the drywall to eliminate the bead. And we're just making a U-shaped out of the PanelMax and sliding it up over the framing, and it eliminates a few extra steps.
Now, how much of this are you getting up in one man day?
We're doing about 150 lineal feet per day per man.
Of condition.
Yeah.
And if you're doing it the old way out of stud and track,
Probably a little less, probably more like 100.
100 feet per man day. That's a big increase. A real big plus in New York City with SIMPLESOFFIT is the fact that it goes up so fast, because the labor rate for the contractor is essentially $2 a minute. So the more they can get up, the better they are in terms of production and in terms of profits.